Is that the sound of a Ducati not starting? Oh no! Wait, he's got a problem. It's not starting. Hello YouTube. Today I am riding one of two working Ducati Hypermotard 698 monos. Is he going? Yeah? Hey, okay. Hello YouTube, how is everybody? Today I am riding Ducatis. Today I'm riding the new Ducati Hypermotard 698 mono. This is my first time riding a larger CC supermoto, so I'm very excited about it. And I've done like 10 miles already, just kind of finding my feet with it a little bit. And I'm pleased to say that I'm not worried about it anymore. I was really scared about this bike. I thought this is going to be terrifying. It's going to be out of control. It's going to be wheeling everywhere. And although I'm sure you can wheelie everywhere if you wanted to, it's not doing it on its own, which is perfect for me. Oh god. So there was me thinking I was going to create the kind of video where I just spend the whole time crying because the bike's out of control and I'm scared of it. It's actually not the case. So as this is a media day, I've just spent some time going up and down the same corner so that there can be some nice photographs of me going up and down the same corner. And now we're going to go and get coffee, which is always good. And then we're going to go for a nice ride around. I'm in Peterborough. So these are not roads that I'm familiar with. Oh god. So every little corner is catching me out, but it's okay because we're doing it pretty slowly. So no excuses. Wow. These would really get you if you came flying at them full pelt. I am on the low-seated version, which just means that the seat that's on this one has had some stuff shaved out of it. So I think I've got an 890mm seat height. The standard is like 905mm. And although I have ridden bikes with a higher seat height than this, it doesn't squish down so much. It's got quite solid suspension, but it weighs 150 kilograms, so despite being so far away from the ground, it is not a whole lot of bike to hold up. I mean, 150 kilograms is really not much when you think about it. For example, my little 400cc Svartpillen is 150 kilograms. It is the nicest little weight. It's also very narrow. So where I would normally complain about the bike being too tall for me, on this occasion it's okay. I think the only time that it becomes a problem is when I need to get it up off the side stand when I've just got on it. If I'm on a bit of a camber, I might need a little push or stronger leg muscles, whichever way you see it. Because I'm on a media day, there has been people to push me, which is nice. And I also think because it is such a minor difference, if I were to purchase this bike, I would probably save myself the money and just get the standard seat and deal with it. The bike has 4 rider modes. It has, I can't actually remember what they're called, but I can show you. Sport, road, urban and wet, and they are customizable. The riding position is pretty agreeable. I am very comfortable right now. I know that after a little while my arse bones are going to start to get sore because the seat is made out of wood, but the actual position of the bars is good. It doesn't feel like being pushed back or leaning too far forwards or anything. Obviously with the shape of the seat, got loads of room to move around. And I think because of this, even if you're going quite fast resistance when you're doing silly speeds down an appropriate road. I feel like that corner could have been really, really fun if I wasn't tailgating. Ooh. Coffee.
Drinking my coffee, here is a quick walk around with some very basic specifications because I forget this stuff while I'm actually riding. So the Hypermotard 698 Mono is Ducati's only single cylinder motorcycle at the moment, and it's a brand new engine which is effectively a chopped up V-twin from Panigale. It will be interesting to see where else this engine ends up. The 659cc bike makes 77 brake horsepower, so it can be A2 compliant. It weighs 151 kilograms and the seat height standard is 904 millimeters. Front and rear suspension is fully adjustable. And there's two versions of this bike, the standard bike and the RVE version. The standard starts at just under 11,000, or for an additional £900 you can get the RVE version, like the one that I've been riding, which has a few extra features including an up and down shifter and the fancy paint scheme that you can see.
So, coffee drank, feeling happy. Not that I wasn't feeling happy to begin with, but I'm feeling more happy now. And the bike starts first time. What a treat. So I've got it in road mode at the moment, but because I'm finding this manageable and therefore not scary, I am gonna put it in sport mode. Let's see what difference that makes. I might have to change it back. We'll find out. I'm gonna go in front. Ooh. That's immediately changed it. I might have to look into the individual settings and see what the difference between sport and road mode is. Because that's immediately made the throttle feel a lot lighter. Not that the throttle was particularly heavy, but you know how I said that it was kind of behaving itself. Now it's got that slight feeling of running away with me. Anything in front of me visibly. I mean, I don't know what the view is from the camera, but I have nothing except road in front of me. I can't see any of the bike unless I actively look down. So it's giving me a much more raw and unobstructed experience. You see a corner and it feels like it's down to me and me alone to get round it. It doesn't feel like there's actually anything there, which is unusual. I'm used to, you know, seeing a screen and a dash and a lot of buttons in front of me. So it feels like it's me and the bike working, and on this it feels like it's just me. I can't decide if I like that or not. I think generally I prefer the comfort of a lot of stuff going on in front of me, but it's a refreshing change to ride something that's just you. So even though I'm in sport mode right now, and I did say it makes the throttle feel a little bit lighter, this is still really, really manageable. And I think what I'm forgetting is that even though this bike has that reputation, it's a supermoto, it's a powerful wheelie machine, it's still only nearly 700 cc's. So by my standards, it's still a small bike. And I know if I wanted it to misbehave and do stupid things, that's probably in the higher rev range, which I'm not doing. But it is comforting to know that in the lower rev range, just for regular riding, it's actually really pleasant. And it still makes the noises that I want it to make, even though I'm not doing anything to make it make those noises. And so I am having a good time. I'm having a relaxing time. And I have to point out, I signed £1,000 excess on this bike, so you would know by I was worried. I would be really, really worried. But I'm not. Even though I can't reach the floor, I'm feeling pretty good. Why has he got his hazards on? Oh, there's a tractor. Ooh, it's not that big. We can get through that. Where's matey gone? We've lost one. He there? Be good. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Whee, that was a fun one. Decided that I like this bike. Wasn't expecting to, honestly. I've been pining after the Desert X in front of me, which, try as I might, I have not been allowed to have a go on this day. In fact, I might even have offended them ever so slightly by showing more of an interest in that bike than this bike, despite this day being put on for this bike specifically. Anyway, as it turns out, I quite like the one that I'm on. Kids have absolutely no power, but if a child tells you to rev your motorcycle, you rev your motorcycle. It's the law. I like how quickly it goes from left to right. It has absolutely no resistance whatsoever. It'll just do it. And a lot of it is down to what you're doing with your body, but the bike doesn't fight you. I guess that's down to how little it weighs. It is basically just an extension of you and your brain. If you want it to do a quick left-right, it'll do a quick left-right, and it will do it exactly the way that you want it to do it. And I really like that. Means we must be getting towards the end of the ride. Look at that. That is flawless. That is beautiful. Don't know where the floor is. There it is. It's fine. Ah. Oh no. Not a tractor lorry combo. Ha! It went bang. Did you hear that? It went bang. Oh, it doesn't like being in third and being forced to do less than 30. Listen to it. It's like it's controlling its own revs. It's very upset. There you go. Have second. That's better, isn't it? Ah, little bike's got its own brain. Not a very good one, but there's something in there. You can go up here. Can I have neutral? No? Please? Yay! Alright, that is me done for the day. I am going to go and sit on the A1M and then the M25 and then the A3 for 3 hours to get home. Because I drove all the way out here. And I have to say, this bike surprised me. I thought I was not going to like it, and I have enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I can actually see myself riding this more for longer. I could see this in my garage. Now I have a fresh appreciation for supermotos because they are not the out of control beasts that I thought they were. I don't even hate the way that this one looks, which is surprising to me because this is definitely not my visual genre. I do want to know what the Termignoni, however you say it, is like, because the sound, although it was good, it definitely could be better. And I feel like this is a bike that I could learn and grow with because it's not the highly strung thing that I thought it would be.
it gave me some confidence and I actually felt relaxed riding it. And because I felt relaxed riding it, I felt like I could experiment with some things. I wouldn't be too scared to try something out of my confidence zone on it, which I don't often say, and I definitely wasn't expecting to say about a Ducati. And these things are around about £10,000 to buy new, which is pretty accessible. Again, for a Ducati. You'd think something like this would break the bank, but 10 grand seems to be about right. So, all in all, 10 out of 10, I did like it. And I feel like that was the right introduction to a supermoto. I really, really enjoyed it. And I would be excited to have another go, spend a little bit longer on one, spend some time on my own so that I can do the speeds that I want to do. The riding today was pretty tame, which is good, but also I want to try and go a little bit faster. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about this bike or supermotos in general. Is this what you were expecting to hear about a Ducati Hypermotard, or is this totally the other direction where you're expecting me to get thrown off and land on my ass and watch a bike front flip away from me? Back flip, sorry, because it would go the other way. Maybe in the future I will get to spend some more time on one. Who knows? We will find out. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.